Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Chris.
I'm Jasmine.
And we're back with another video today, and
this is gonna be interesting.
As you can see in front of us, we're about to get a little tipsy and answer some of your questions.
Yes. So if you are new to our channel, or if you just haven't seen one of these videos before, we have something called I guess it's a series.
It's a series at this point.
It's called Boozy Q&A. So basically, Chris and I drink and we answer your questions, and it gets interesting. Can get a little weird.
Jasmine threw up.
Not on camera. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun, and we just thought this would be a fun video to do to kind of change things up, get a little personal with you guys. And
I'm kind of scared.
I'm a little nervous right now. I don't remember the last time I took a shot, and I just don't like taking shots, so I'm just that's gonna be the worst part, honestly.
Also, I don't remember the last time we did one of these videos.
It's been a while.
It's been maybe at least like 6 months, maybe longer.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. So we have these all-natural, handcrafted cocktail mixers.
Ooh.
Chris got these for work. It's from a brand in Columbus, Ohio called Simpler Times.
This is one of the last things I'll ever get for work, huh?
Wow. And so I have a pineapple mule. It's just a mix of pineapple, sugar, lemon, lime, and ginger. And then he has blueberry and basil lemonade.
I really don't like vodka at all.
I would have done gin, but
wait, why is mine so full?
It's okay. I'll put more in here. I know
mine's like tipped off, Jasmine.
This is a little bit lower. Come on.
All right, here we go.
Wait. Okay, wait, I gotta. Oh wow.
That was so smooth.
That was extremely smooth. I was like, but I was cringing for no reason. So I had a beer before this. I was at my friend's. I had a beer before this. I was at my friend's event, and just one beer. I didn't even finish it, and I was like, oh my god, I feel tipsy right now.
I actually had a beer too here.
So coming home to this, I was extremely nervous. We're just gonna.
Is that good?
Maybe a little more.
A little more?
Yeah, like double what you. Yeah, and the same for you. All right, so let's pull up these questions, and we're not really doing a theme today. We've done Q&As that have themes, but this one we kind of just said, ask us whatever you want to know. And
it's an AMA.
What does that mean?
Ask me anything.
Oh wow, I am not hip with this lingo. I'm getting old here. Okay, so how should we do this?
Wow, there's a lot.
There's a lot. And
we're probably not gonna be able to answer them all. We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's just start firing them off.
All right, so do you ever stutter a bunch and have to redo portions of your videos a million times, all the time? My problem is I say I
don't know if we stutter, but we just ramble and say we just say random things, and sometimes we're just like, let's just do that all over again.
Which will probably happen in, we're not gonna redo things in this video, but I'm saying we're probably gonna ramble.
Yeah, but
if we know what we're gonna say, then it'll be easier, but we usually don't rehearse anything, so we gotta go into it, and I'm like, all right, that was weird. Let's do it one more time.
I'd say we never ever rehearse anything. We just kind of go on the fly, which is good.
Unless, well, we rehearse like the cooking, if that makes sense, but not the speaking portion.
Yeah, the intros and outros.
As you can tell, I'm sure you can tell.
We're on the fly.
All right, what is your drink of choice?
Wow.
So I usually prefer a Moscow, well, not a Moscow Mule, a gin mule or a gin and tonic. What about you?
I like a gin and tonic. Can always do that. I like beer too, like an IPA. I've been enjoying lagers lately, a little bit lighter.
Wow. I had a Pilsner today.
You know,
that's good.
So definitely depends. This is actually really good.
Can I try yours? You put. Oh. You gave yourself more vodka. Look at that. If you could go back in time, what year would you travel to?
Wow.
So this is a good question, because I feel like if I could go back in time and talk to myself, as opposed to like going back in time and like redoing things, I think I would want to go talk to myself.
So it's not to go back in time to relive a moment?
No, I would want to go back in time to like talk to myself.
To like tell yourself like, don't do this right now.
Well, some of that, but I also like want to let myself know like I'm gonna figure it out.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure.
That's good.
I'm sure everybody had a point where they were like, what the hell am I doing with my life? And I had one of those, and it was a really tough time in my life, and I wish I could go back and talk to myself, because this is getting deep. Wow. I'm not even tipsy yet. But when I was around 18, I've talked about this before, but I struggled with an eating disorder, and that time in my life, I shut everyone out. I lost friends, and they're people that I don't talk to anymore to this day, and we're okay now, but like I kind of ruined friendships and relationships that I had with people, and not that it was for a bad reason, but with how everything came together, I think that if I could have talked to myself, or if someone could have talked to me about what my future was gonna bring, the outcome would have changed. Wow. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes total sense. I was thinking in a different direction when it came to...
No, go. Sorry, I got a little deep, but I don't care.
No, I mean, that's good. That's way more... I was going to say 1996, there was this huge...
1996, there was this, 7.
Oh, 7. There was this huge blizzard. And I don't know, there was just such fond memories around, like, playing in, like, 2 feet of snow all day and, like, playing Pokemon on... Game Boy, and like just I don't know.
So you would want to go and relive it as a 7-year-old?
Yeah, just like enjoy it, like no cares.
Pure bliss.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No worries.
Ooh, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Why is that in my head?
It's Christmas time.
How old are you? I am 26.
I'm 30.
Yeah. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be?
It's a good question. I don't know. There's so many things. Anything for a day. Could be anything.
If I could do anything, I don't know. Like something consecutively for 24 hours, maybe not. But I think they just...
Yeah, are we doing it for an entire day, nonstop?
I don't know. That's a really interesting question.
It's such a simple question, but I can't think of like...
Me too. Maybe what is your ideal day? If we could take a day off tomorrow and just kind of shut ourselves off from the world and do whatever we want.
I don't know.
But it's only for one day.
Yeah, I'd want to be on like Europe, like just like exploring.
I would want to transport myself to like a different country.
Yeah.
But for a day, I feel like it's not worth it. So I would want to go to a beach, a sunny beach. I haven't been to a sunny beach in a long ass time.
Just laying in the ocean on like a float.
Ooh, I would want to go. This is a back in time thing, but when we went to Hawaii, remember that? So when we went to Hawaii with my family, there was like 20 of us, or almost 30.
It was insane.
So we rented a house, we like packed people in there, and people sleeping everywhere, like it was crazy. But the house that we rented had like a private beach in the back. Not private, but was that
it was
private?
Just kind of.
Like the neighborhood shared it, but there was a beach in the backyard. And we just spent the day outside on floaties just in the ocean. And
I got sunburnt.
Yeah, this dude was so red.
I just disappeared. Jasmine at one point said, "Where's Chris?" And I'm just like out by myself.
My family can get a little intense.
I was like, I need some time.
It was fun.
That was a lot of fun. That was good.
If I could transport myself to that beach for a day, like obviously I wouldn't want people to be occupying the house because I wouldn't want to intrude on their space, but if we could, I would love to do that.
I'd like to go to a baseball game too, that'd be fun.
What's your favorite, okay, actually this one. Worst part of being Instafamous. So first of all, I don't think we're Instafamous.
That's a hard no, we're definitely not.
I think that was a weird ass laugh that came out of my mouth right now. I feel like people know us in the vegan community, but outside of that, like, no one knows us.
Yeah, no, we're not Instafamous.
But what is the worst, I guess what is the worst part of like what we do? Does that make sense?
Never stopping, maybe?
Yeah,
like
I feel like we're always on. Like we always have to be on.
Well, I feel like if I'm not sharing something or like working in some capacity, I feel like I'm doing something wrong or like, I don't know. It's just weird. Like it's hard to always relax. Like sometimes I'll like play video games at night and I'll be like, am I like...
Do you have work to do? Is that what you mean?
Or like, what am I doing with my life? Kind of, you know? It's like...
You're doing good things with your life.
No, totally. But I don't know. It's just like a weird thing where it's like finding the separation between...
life and work.
Yeah, work and like play, I guess.
Yeah, that's like one of the hardest things for us because our work is our life in a sense. So
like we're here all day and like...
Yeah, we have to form boundaries for ourselves. But what I was going to say, which I totally forgot what I was going to say. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember. So the hardest thing for me is unsolicited advice. Is that how you say it?
That's how you say it.
I know people come from a good place and they want to offer us help or advice in like certain situations, but it's like constantly coming to us from different platforms, different directions, all like videos and photos and messages, and sometimes it just makes me feel like bad about myself. It's not even that they're talking bad to me or making negative comments, it's that people are like correcting what we do constantly. And sometimes it's a bit frustrating, honestly. Like, I really do appreciate people trying to help us. Like, that it's awesome that we have a community that we can like support them, they support us, that sort of thing. But yeah, when people give me advice that I don't ask for, when I am putting out content that I'm like really proud of, it's just frustrating. Or like when people say, that was good, but you could have done this, or it could be better if you do this. And I'm just like, okay, thank you. Yeah. I hope that wasn't offensive. I don't mean to offend anyone. That's just my opinion.
That's fair.
Chris, what's it like dating a Filipina?
Wow. I can't even put it into words.
Better yet, what's it like dating someone with a Filipino family?
Wow. That's intense. It was a lot. I mean, at first it was a lot. Now it's fine. Like,
was it a culture shock for you?
In a way, yeah.
Have you ever dated someone that was... I actually don't know anything about your previous girlfriends. I know the one before me was white, right?
Yeah, I think all my girlfriends were white. I grew up in like the whitest place there ever was, so yeah.
How was it like stepping outside of that?
It feels the same to me. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like typically white families are a little bit smaller and like less close knit. So I don't know. Like when I first was introduced to your family, he was like, there's like 70 people here.
That's true, and it was just like a normal day.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this is my cousin. Oh, how are you related? Oh, we went to high school together. Cool.
Great. I know, I feel like, yeah, I have so many aunties and uncles and cousins that are not even related to us. Like,
But they're family.
But they're family, yeah. What's the weirdest thing you learned about each other after you started living together? Ooh.
Can you repeat it?
What's the weirdest thing you learned about each other after you started? I think we should take another shot.
You want it?
What's the weirdest thing you learned about each other after living together? I'm gonna literally chase this shot with a cocktail. Okay.
That's half. Ooh. Okay.
It's really bad when it's warm. What do you mean? I feel like Brett went wrong when he's like...
What was the question?
What's the weirdest thing you've learned about each other after you started living together? That is
We've been living together for a long time. 3 years.
We started living together a year after...
we started dating.
Well, officially living together, but like honestly, we were like living together because...
Yeah, we spent like every day together since...
Yeah. Either I would sleep at your place. Actually, I would sleep at your place for the majority of the time. You didn't really sleep at my parents' house because it was. You thought it was weird.
It's not that I thought it was weird.
Did.
I just didn't think your parents would approve of it.
I remember on New Year's. Remember you stayed, and then it was like 1 a.m. You're like, "Do I go home? Do I stay here?" And then you like slept in the bed, and you woke up. You're like, "Is it okay? Can I go out?"
I didn't know. I didn't want to. I don't want to be like.
We're adults here. You're like 25 years old.
I think I was 26.
You're 26. So, what is the weirdest thing we learned about each other when we moved in together? I don't think there was anything weird about you. My thing was like, holy crap, this guy. I just felt like once I started living with you, I also was I am younger than you, but I felt like I needed to get my life together. I don't know. I've
always felt like you've had your life together.
Really?
Yeah.
Like when we started talking, he had like 3 jobs and I was in school, I wasn't working, so I was like, I need to get a job, so I got a job.
I just feel like we were in different places too.
No, yeah, definitely. But I just wanted to be more on top of my life and more on top of my, I guess, goals and career. Even though that wasn't really part of my career, but I just felt like I needed to get a job.
It's like going to donut, friend.
Yeah. But yeah, I felt like you really had an understanding. That's not weird though. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a weird thing about you.
I'm trying to think too.
You didn't brush your teeth before breakfast. There you go. And I was like, what the f? You need to brush your teeth before you
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I just wouldn't brush my teeth like immediately upon waking up.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't brush your teeth before breakfast. Sometimes you would eat breakfast and then brush your teeth.
Well, doesn't that make sense?
I think it's gross because I feel like you're eating bacteria or something. Like whatever builds up in your mouth.
Like it's like you brush your teeth and eat and then your teeth are dirty again. Whereas you can eat breakfast and then brush your teeth and then your teeth are clean until lunch.
What do you guys think? I think you should brush your teeth and then eat breakfast. I think it's, I don't know. I think it's gross.
I think it's counterproductive, but.
Well, now you brush your teeth before breakfast. It's probably because of me.
You've rubbed off on me. The weirdest thing I'd say for you is that you brushed your teeth right when you woke up.
Really? I was like, wait, what? What was weird about me? Come on, you gotta spill the tea here.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I just can't think straight right now or I don't know.
Okay. How do you work together without getting frustrated? / keep work out of your relationship.
Well, you see.
We don't not get frustrated, and I feel like actually this is true, the only time we fight is because of work, and it's like something that we have to work through and work on. It's not all, what is it, fun and rainbows?
Sunshine and
rainbows behind the scenes. Like, it's a really, it has taken a toll on our relationship in a good and bad way.
Totally. Yeah, it's definitely been a learning experience, and like obviously we don't think the same about everything. So there are like obvious creative differences, and I don't know. We definitely work in different rooms most of the time.
Yeah.
Like we'll definitely like separate during the day if we're not like filming a video or like we need to be working together, just because like we get more done when we're apart. Yeah. Because we can like focus on our own things, especially when I had my other job. But yeah.
I think just for one thing, like separating yourself from each other in a, like, obviously it's not disrespectful. Like we're like, oh, I need my space, you need your space, let's work in different rooms, done. Like it's not anything personal. It's just a better way for us to kind of communicate with each other. We'll text each other. We'll like send things through email.
I mean, if you think about it, like most couples will go to work, come home at the end of the day, and
talk about their day.
Yeah, but like for us, it's like we wake up,
24/7.
We're together.
We go to bed,
and that's it. So, yeah, like to have a healthy relationship, we need to have some separation.
Yeah,
it's just like a natural thing.
And then another thing I want to say is what?
I am waiting in anticipation.
Another thing I wanted to say was we have time obviously away from the camera and away from our phones, and like we try our best to spend time together. Yeah.
Totally.
That's not this related to this.
Right.
Yeah. All right, actually, this one actually relates to the other one. It just says tips on maintaining a healthy relationship, and we kind of covered it in our last. I feel like we're all over the place, but
I'm definitely drunk. But
I've got to say, I feel a little. Definitely spending time away from each other.
Bless you.
Bless you. As much as we love being together and love each other and we live together and everything, we need our personal space. And even if that means going into another room or
totally
going out, I go thrift shopping. It's just like my me time.
I'll just go to Target, band practice, get baseball cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to band
Having
practice.
your own thing is a big thing. You don't have to always be involved with like your hobbies or what you like. Like obviously it'll be nice like for me to watch baseball games with you and like whatever, but I don't need to like force myself to like get into baseball cards and like try to be like so involved in my life.
Or if I was like into like thrifting and stuff. Like if Jasmine goes to a thrift store, I'm like, I know. Like, will you come?
He's like, no.
I want zero to do with that.
Best way to annoy your partner?
That's a great question. Ooh. Probably like farting on you or something.
Yeah, or like putting my cold hands and feet on him like before bed. Awful. Like after we wash our hands before bed, we just like touch each other.
Or like take Barry out at night and then like come into bed.
Freezing, yeah. This one's a lot of questions in one. How old are you? Okay, we answered that. So where'd you meet? We met at Natural Product Expo. Do you all want kids? No. What are your tattoos? So We actually did a video and we showed all your tattoos in it. This was like years ago.
Now,
you have
right?
more now. But I have my berry tattoo. This is the only tattoo I have for now. Just a little portrait of our dog.
So cute. I don't know where to start.
Chris has like a whole arm of tattoos.
I have an owl here, another bird, some butterflies, some flowers, another bird, berry.
Our berries are actually matching in a sense. We use the same photo for both of ours, except mine's like more
styles.
Mine's like more realistic, and then his is. There's a band called
The Wonder Years.
Yeah,
and like it's like inspired by their artwork. Then I have some mountains up here, a bird over here.
He has a whole chest piece.
Yeah, I have something
He has leg tattoos, shin tattoos, ankle.
Yeah.
Chris has a lot of tattoos.
It's been a while though since I've gotten one, right?
Yeah. Should we film all of them right now?
No, I don't want to.
That's a little too much effort.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I have one tattoo. Chris has like 30 tattoos. Maybe like 20.
I don't even think that many. Maybe 15? I don't know.
Would you ever get another dog?
Who asked that question?
Me. Imagine. I really, really want another dog, but
I like the idea.
The answer is yes.
But I feel like it's not practical right now, if that makes sense.
Why did you leave Vegan Cuts?
On to bigger and better things. I was with them for 5 years. It was a great experience, and thankfully we're at the point where we can focus on this both full time, and that's been a goal for a while, and it's been cool. And I mean, thank you to you guys for
seriously
supporting us.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, we couldn't do this without you. So yeah, you're the real reason.
I also think it's been a really, I don't know how you've been doing it, but Chris has been juggling basically 2 jobs for such
a lot of late
long
nights,
time.
a lot of weekends, and it just kind of doesn't stop.
It was always the plan. Like I always wanted you to do it full time, and I'm sure you did too. But we've been working towards it for a while.
This is like, when I can't put like my 100% into something, it like drives me crazy, and it was so hard to like split my day into like both things and have them like weave in and out of each other. So yeah, it was too much to do.
What was your last argument about?
Ooh.
Work.
Like a real argument? Or like...
We've never had like a real argument where like, you need to get out of that.
Yeah, we've never like fought like really bad before.
But a couple days ago, we were like working, it was probably almost 10 o'clock, and I was like, okay, we're done. And I was like, wait, we should do this email. Let's like respond to this person. And then Chris was like, no. And then I was like, yes. And I was like, we really need to do this. And we kind of got into a little argument there, but then we were like, 10 minutes later, we're like, I'm sorry. So, yeah. I feel like that was it, right?
Work related, yeah.
Number one thing you want to accomplish, one thing you want to accomplish yourself and one thing you want to accomplish together.
Wow.
Accomplish myself, I really want to work on my, not attitude, but like I go from 0 to 100 really quick in terms of stress and like frustration and anxiety. Like little things in my day really bother me and it really affects me. And Chris is always like, calm down, what are you doing? And I
don't like to say calm down though, because I know it's like,
that really like makes me crazy. When you tell me to calm down, I'm like, tell me to calm down.
I know. It's hard because it's like, I don't know.
That's something I need to work on though. I think that I let little things affect me in a way that like I see you don't let them affect you, and like that's what I strive to do. It's just hard.
But then you get upset with me when it doesn't affect me in the same way.
It's so funny. I'm like, why isn't this bothering you? And he's like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. What was the question?
What's one thing you want to accomplish for yourself? That's the first part of the question.
That's a good question. It's kind of not work related at all, but like, I don't know. I want to go to every baseball stadium.
That's fine to say. What's one thing you want to accomplish together?
I think just continuing to grow our platform and being able to do this on like a larger scale, I'd say.
I guess along with that, I really think we need to get a better work versus personal life balance.
Totally.
Like when we get really, what's the word? When we're like on, what's the word? Okay, I got it. When we're on a roll with work, I feel like we really take a step back from like our personal life. Our bedroom is just like, it gets really disgusting.
This house
and
gets turned upside down.
Yeah, and we don't care about those things. We start caring about work more, editing, all this stuff. But I think that we need to make more time for personal care and ourselves.
Totally.
I think that's something we need to accomplish together.
I 100% agree.
Most terrifying / best dreams you guys have ever had. Ooh, I had this dream once that my skin turned into like little, what are those? Like, you know the thing, what does Finding Nemo live in? Anemone?
I don't know. Coral? Like?
No, I think it's a sea anemone.
Anemone.
Yeah, but you know how they have all the little like things? I had a dream that my skin turned into like all these little things, and it was terrifying.
That is really
scary. And it was one of those things where you wake up and you felt like it was all real. Like, I was convinced that my skin was screwed. Yeah. I don't know my best dream though.
I don't know either. I guess I've had dreams where like I've won the lottery and then I wake up and I'm like, no. No. And that's not fun. But
I can't remember a best dream.
I can't remember a worse dream.
Or nightmares.
I felt like I jumped off a cliff and then like I wake up right before I hit the ground. That's happened. But that usually happened when I was younger. I don't know.
Is it hard being a food blogger / blogger in general?
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. I feel like people don't realize how much time and effort goes into YouTube, blogging, photography, keeping up with Instagram, keeping up with our personal lives.
For instance,
it gets a little crazy.
We filmed a video yesterday, and it's 3 super simple recipes.
Very simple.
It took 6 hours. And we thought, oh, we'll breeze through this. It'll take like 2 hours, and then like 6 hours later, we're like, what is even happening right now?
It was actually the video that just came out before this. If you make the recipes at home, it'll probably take you 1 hour. But with
there's like so many steps involved.
Setting up the camera, moving the camera around, taking photos, like it's
making sure the lights
and then we have to edit everything. Yeah,
and that's the whole other part. Like we film for 6 hours, and then editing's another 3 to 4 hours, and then doing the blog post is another 2 to 3 hours each recipe.
Yeah, so I think that the hardest part is the expectation of content versus the effort that goes into the content. Like we of course want our content to be high quality, like quality over quantity always.
Oh, and that's the whole thing. And I feel like that's something maybe that we
definitely put it on ourselves, but
I was gonna say like I don't know, I feel like if the smallest little thing that nobody is ever gonna notice is off, Jasmine insists on redoing it, and I'm the one who's like, it's fine, like we don't need to worry about it. And like I don't know
things in life bother me, guys.
I don't know which is like better or not, but I don't know. That's just something that I don't know, tying it back to before.
And then another thing is when you first get started, it's a little frustrating because you of course want, like for me, I wanted to do all these things and I didn't realize how much time went into everything, and it was hard to juggle and figure everything out.
Yeah, like YouTube wasn't even a real thing at first because it just wasn't realistic to do, because that takes the most time, I'd say, out of anything. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I don't even remember the question, so.
Let's chug this. I think we need to.
I'm kind of drunk.
How long did it take you guys to start earning a profit? Why am I talking like that? From running your own business. A profit.
So, I guess you started the blog in 2013?
2013. I didn't start doing like ads or anything until maybe like 2015.
You maybe made like $1,000 or $2,000.
I think I made $3,000.
$3,000.
And I was like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. But it obviously wasn't a livable income. But I feel like once we started like fully supporting ourselves and being able to make a profit out of everything.
It's like 2017 maybe?
I would say 2017, yeah.
Especially in this space, right? Like,
well, at the same time, like we had no experience in anything. Like I was doing it for fun, so like I didn't even care about making an income. And it became my job, and that's when things changed. But in the beginning, I earned $3,000. I was like, cool, great. I'm in school, it doesn't matter. Like,
yeah, there was no goal of making money.
Yeah.
And then, like, we didn't know what SEO even was when like, I started working with Jasmine on stuff, so, like, we didn't know how to run a successful blog. It kind of just, we had to figure it out.
We had to figure it out, yeah. How long have you and Chris been together? Like, 4.5
years. It'll be 5 years in September.
You know what that means? I don't know.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. I feel like I was like all the way up here, and then now my body's like,
I'm ready for bed.
Dipping down. Like I just after this I just want to jump into bed and pass out.
I'm done.
I'm not gonna wash my makeup off or anything. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, I'm really tired at this point. I feel like we've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
But it also kind of like really went quick.
Yeah, I don't even, honestly, I don't even know when we started this, so I don't know how long.
I think it's almost been.
Did I text anyone?
An hour.
Yeah, I think it's, yeah, my brother texted me when it's been almost an hour, holy shit.
Well, I think that probably wraps it up.
Thank you guys
I hope this was fun.
Yeah. We answered a lot of questions, so I think we're done here. I think we need to wrap it here, because if not, we're just gonna keep talking forever.
I agree.
I don't know what to say anymore. I feel so awkward for some reason. I feel like I just can't like.
Jasmine's wasted.
Thank you guys for being a part of this Boozy Q&A. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you will come back and watch another one.
Yeah, if you enjoyed it, let us know. We can do more of these. It's been a while since we've done one of these, so if it's something we should continue to do, let us know. The only reason we haven't done them so consistently is because we don't know if...
You guys like them?
Yeah. People seem... I don't know.
They're fun.
It's like... I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know.
We're gonna wrap this video, alright. Okay. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!